Well, Moulin Rouge is one of the most famous shows ever, right? And a great movie, too. And it is right here in Jacksonville. Here to tell us all about it are the stars of the show, Gabriela Carrillo, and who plays Satine, of course. And then we have Ryan Vasquez, who plays Christian. So welcome to the show. I am so excited that you're here.
Thanks, we appreciate it.
It's one of the best shows, one of my favorite movies, too. But I've never seen it on stage. Let me quickly ask you this. How does it differ, I guess, from the movie? Because that's the latest memory I have of this.
Well, there are a lot of new pop songs from the 2000s that, you know, in 2010s that were not in the movie. So a lot of familiar radio hits from when I was like in high school.
That's cool.
And even past that. So audiences will hear familiar tunes from the movie, but also, you know, newer things like top 40 hits. And so it has a little modern twist in that way.
So nostalgic for us too, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're playing some of the two most iconic characters, obviously. What is that like to bring them to life in Jacksonville?
It's really neat, like you know, a lot of shows that are jukebox shows, like they center around like one artist or whatever, but I think because of what Gabi's saying, like this is music that means like a lot to us and like generationally and stuff, so it's really cool to like imbue kind of like my childhood and like upbringing through these really kind of like melodramatic, awesome, like big settings and stuff. It's rare actually that there are shows now that really are these like big theater pieces. A lot of stuff is intimate in our show as well, but it's cool to kind of like indulge in like the grandiosity of it. It's nice.
Oh my gosh, and the costuming I bet is just fantastic.
Yes, I think I have 13 costume changes.
No way.
Yes, and I'm grateful for every one of them. It's amazing, and I also feel like it has taught me, I feel like every person should have at least one piece of clothing tailored for their body at one point in their life, because I feel incredible in these costumes.
Oh, do you get to keep them? You're like, I wish.
Yeah, I might go missing at the end.
Yeah, I might accidentally get a stain or a rip or something like that.
And now it's on record.
Yes.
Right, no, nothing happened. Okay, so not only the costuming, the choreography, the vocals, because I mean, you really got to belt those songs. What is it like to prepare for a show that is so intensive?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a lift. Like, it's more singing than I've ever done, and I've done like some pretty big shows, like Hamilton, these things that people kind of like assume that are like, you know, these huge lifts. But this is just like kind of uniquely large. And so recently, like, I even started working with a very sort of like prestigious vocal coach in New York, Joan Lader, who like does a lot of this work with like big stars who are like handling a big sort of like vocal load, and it really is necessary. Like,
Making
it's a ton of for sure, and just taking care of yourself always. You know, people ask, you know, you're in the city, like, what are you gonna do while you're here? It's like, I'm gonna be rotting in bed for most of it. You know, just
you
like
gotta
really,
take it easy, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What's your favorite musical number? Can you tell us?
Oh.
Mine is Diamonds, which is the song that Gabi sings in the beginning. Yes. Yes, no, truly. It's like, it's so, it's awesome. Like, the dancing is awesome, and it's really when the show kind of like ignites for me, which is nice. And like literally, as the role and as me, like I just sort of like watch from the wings, which is very cool, because I can really like immerse myself, which is fun.
And I just think that this show is so electric and so almost engaging, right? Especially when there's going to be iconic songs. Do you notice the crowd just like really getting involved too? Maybe singing along, things like that, or even dressing up?
Yes, slowly dressing up. They will do different Satine looks. Like someone had a red satin gown on the other night and like kind of recreating a Satine look. They definitely will be singing along, not in like a sing-along vibe,
but you just start to
you know, my friend was in the audience. She was like, somebody was humming Firework. Yeah, people will start to clap when you start like rolling in the deep.
It's a genuinely like communal experience, and I do have to say, like, live theater, which is something that we didn't have like a couple of years ago because of the pandemic. Like, this is something that is very, it's unique to what we have, and even during that time, you know, folks were like, do you think theater will ever come back? And it's because of things like that that it absolutely will. Like, I always knew that it would, because it really is like truly a communal experience to be in space with other live bodies doing this, and so that is just like beyond a blessing.
Yeah, I mean, those live action things we'd see like on TV when they were trying to bring, you know, during that COVID time and everything like that, it was cool. But it's nothing like being there in person,
it's tough to make work,
And it's not going to be here forever, so make sure you go to FSCJArtistSeries.org for tickets. Thank you both so much for joining us. Break a leg and safe travels.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you so much, and we'll be right back.